Batman and Robin 13, Legacy number 79, Joshua Williamson writing with one for Raya on the art.
Mm-hmm.
This finishes up the arc. It also finishes up Joshua Williamson's run on Batman and Robin because it's got a new team starting next month with all the All-In stuff starting. So, yeah, I am happy to say the first thing I'll get out there is that I don't think the stupid roided out Venom Damian ruined the story. Ultimately, if anything, if I was going to critique it, I'd say it didn't really do that much with it. It just kind of felt like it was solved
It was
really
a
easily.
typical Williamson, hey, cliffhanger that gets automatically resolved within 2 pages.
Yeah. That said, though, I still found the issue to be fairly pleasant. Mainly the way it sort of intercut between this sort of like school guidance counselor meeting that Damien has, which is set after the events of the story, and he's just talking about his relationship with his father, and it kind of neatly does this thing where, like, every time you turn the page back to like what happened on the island, it tends to be like a funny transition or like a a lead in where he's like, oh, my father is, and then you turn the page and it's like vengeance screaming the word Batman, and then so there's, but mainly it's for Ayazar. It's that's the showpiece here, particularly in the island stuff. But the main gist of this is that Bane actually stops Vengeance from trying to venomize Batman as well, and he says that he'll help Batman cure Damien and take on Cobra, which, arguably, maybe other than some sweet stuff at the end, the highlight of the issue is Cobra coming in, 2 of them riding on the backs of T-Rexes with mounted guns. So, yeah, we get Batman, Bane, and Venom Damien fighting in 2-page layouts with all these kind of monsters. And then Maya comes in with a Batwing because there's some anti-venom on it, which she shoots down and hits Damien with. And we even get like a raptor attack kind of moment. Jumping out of the bushes at them. And Bane saves them. Bane comes in and punches the raptor in the face. So, yeah, Bane's like, hey, you can take me back to Gotham, put me in chains, I'll pay for my sins. So it does feel like Bane's maybe getting into kind of remorseful anti-hero kind of territory. Maybe we're going to... I mean, I never actually read Secret Six, but I assume that's more what he was like in that.
Yeah, so in Secret Six under Simone, he was that type that he wasn't necessarily trying to do good, right? He was trying to, progress the Secret Six team, but, he had strict rules with how they weren't killing anybody. They weren't doing this, they weren't doing that. And he was kind of bringing order to them. And that's kind of where this feels, where he's almost feels like I have to pay a penance, but then when I get out, I'm going to be a new person. But he has reminded me, because I did read a little bit ago, he's permanently venomized, right? That's part of his thing now because of because he had the Damien venom that Damien had, right? That's why he's so big.
I don't remember, Matt.
Okay.
Asking me that as if there's even a chance in hell I know the answer to that question.
Well, I thought you might remembered.
No, yeah, I mean, I think there's some nice touches in here, like the pages where Damien's in the guidance counselor meeting and the counselor's just kind of off camera. 2 things I like about this. One, they start in black and white, and every time you come back to it, there's a little bit more color. So by the time you get to the last page of it, towards the end of the issue, it's in full, vibrant colors. They also do a thing where it's kind of from the POV of the counselor, which made it feel like it was building up to a reveal of who it was. But it ends up in a red herring, because Damien, when he talks to Bruce afterwards, says, oh yeah, I met my new guidance counselor. I was convinced they're going to turn to be one of our enemies, but no, I think it's just a normal, good person. And I was like, okay, that was actually kind of a witty little thing. So, yeah, that was nice.
I thought the same thing, too, about the guidance. I was waiting for the reveal that it like turns out to be Black Lightning or something, right? He's coming to work for the school. To keep an eye on it for Batman or whatever. But no, the whole black and white thing, because there was the whole motif of stuff that was set in the past was done in black and white with accents of red. And then as it went here, it started to, that bringing more of the colors in to show like, oh no, this is actually post all of this. And he's referring to events that have happened. I thought it was a fun storytelling touch.
Yeah, it also mentions in an editor's note that we'll see Cobra in JSA starting next month, so that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm all about Cobra taking on the JSA. Especially if they bring their T-Rexes with them. So.
They are going to be on Dinosaur Island, which again is a very Justice Society kind of vibey thing as well. You know, the War That Time Forgot, all that same era as the Justice Society. So hopefully we get to see more of this.
Yeah. Also on the coloring, like when Bruce and Damien are talking to each other and kind of having a heart-to-heart at the end, and they're saying, "Hey, we got a night off, we can do whatever," and then immediately like the bat pager or whatever it is goes off. That red on that beep 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 is so striking because the colors are so muted on the page, except that red, which is like just full on vibrant red. It just really sticks out. And they're like, "Yeah, let's go be Batman and Robin." So yeah. The little bit not better, the little sort of sweet moment at the end is that the guidance counselor told Damien to, you know, try, if he can't say who he is now, then he should draw who he is. And the ending, the final page after he sped off with his dad, as we see the sketchbook that he was drawing in, and it's a picture of him with all the Bat family, and he's like sort of same age friends from the island and stuff. And it just says, "I am ... loved." Maybe a touch on the cheesy side, but it's a nice sentiment. Yeah. It does feel like this is the end of you know, Williamson writing the character. It feels like a send off, not even just for this book, but also for his Robin book. It feels like you know that because that was like 16 to 18 issues, right? That was about that size, and then this was another what will be on here 13. So yeah, I could see them putting them together as an omnibus someday, to be honest.
Robin and Batman and Robin. So,
yeah.
But yeah, I do like how he brings in elements of like Maya into this one, and Goliath, the dragon bat. So, to have him come full circle, it felt like a nice little capstone on Williamson's time on the character. And then when you get to that page of the "I am loved," and it's like, oh, that's actually kind of sweet, because this is a character that you don't associate with that. Right, that he, of course, you know, he knows that people count on him, but you don't necessarily think he thinks that he's loved. And it takes this, you know, with Maya showing up on the island to help him and remembering all of his friends. That's what finally does it.
Yeah. I just want to double check because I only saw the one artist when I was thinking, but if the I could see the pages of Damien being a different. You know, and then the guidance counselor office, that looks like a different artist to me. I'm just trying to see what the hell's the credits page in this.
Pariah is the only one listed. He's listed as artist and colorist.
Yeah, I think it's just he intentionally made it feel different. The coloring's different as well, so it just looks different. Yeah, fair enough. I was looking at it there and I was like, you know what, I feel like this is, you know, it looks like a different artist. So I was trying to confirm or deny it.
So is there
a title page? Now I'm just annoyed that I can't find the title page. I've went back and forth.
The title page is on the last page, not the last page. It's the second to last page.
Oh, the 2-page layout.
It says "I am." Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay, there it is. Fair enough. Fair enough.
But as I say, there's a 2-page spread through here where Damien's kind of reminiscing almost like as his time as Robin, and everything's red in the background, but and there's like a cityscape. But if you look into the buildings, there's elements of Williamson's run and other key moments of Damien's history. And I thought that page looks really, really well done by Pariah. So I just want to point that one out.
Yeah, also worth mentioning, because he's sort of jumping across the page and grappling.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, did you not even notice that one of them was in his Batman suit?
Nope, I didn't. In my head, I'm like, oh, that's just Bruce. Right, but no, that's Damien in that costume.
Yeah, because when I saw that, I assumed that it's going to be like, oh, we're going to see Damien in his first outfit and then his second Robin outfit, you know, building up to his current one. But then I was like, no, it's just all the current one except that one is you know, adult Damien Batman for whatever reason. But it's just this idea, I guess, of what he's going to become. Like, you know, his story will continue and so on. So. No, this was a fun, decent enough issue. The Venom Damien stuff was not, you know, not the problem that I thought it could have been. And I actually quite liked Bane kind of like pulling a bit of a face turn for whatever reason during this, and being the one that saves you know, Batman and Robin a couple times. So Yeah, it's interesting. I wonder if like they've got like if not so much this team, but if like editorial have got plans for Bane soon, and this is setting something up with him.
Yeah, because I know they specifically mentioned they put him to Blackgate because he doesn't belong in Arkham, and Batman's not going to let him go to Belle Reve because he doesn't want Waller to get her hands on him. So the point to put him there feels like a thread that could be followed up on.
Yeah. It may just be like one of maybe he's just a recurring character in one of the Bat books, whether it's detective or I mean hell, Batman has literally been written by Williamson, so I mean he might just be setting it up for himself.
Yeah.
So.
But
oh sorry, no, it's Starsky. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He's doing Superman.
Brain fart. He did do Batman for like an arc or two.
Yeah.
Yeah. I told you I was tired, everyone. All right,
Matt, that's fine.
What are you rating Batman and Robin?
I'm gonna give this a 7.5.
Yeah, I think I will agree with that. I think I would. I think the art is definitely carrying up that extra full point. Probably it'd probably be like a 6.5 without the art for Aya, but I think with the art, yeah, I'll agree with a 7.5.